Hello, everybody, and welcome to Ram's Cricket Show, Cricket Happenings. Uh, Dear friends, the Indian Premier League is already started, as we all know, and the defending champions, Chennai Super Kings, got off to an excellent start in IPL 2024 by winning their first game in a very nice manner against the RCB led by Faf du Plessis. Dhoni giving up the captaincy came as a bit of a surprise, especially at the start of the IPL. But I thought Dhoni could have probably waited, but he wanted to probably play with refreshing freedom. And that's the precise reason he decided to not retire, sorry, he decided to cede his captaincy to the young opener Rituraj Gaikwad. And Rituraj Gaikwad, on his maiden match as a captain in an IPL, got a victory under his belt. So that was good. So well done, Chennai Super Kings, living up to their billing as defending champions. So I'm not going to talk about yesterday's match, so I'm just going to get on to the second and third matches today on Saturday, which was a double header. As you know, the weekend we have double headers. First, let me talk. There were two matches, but I will first take you down to one of real thrillers that happened pretty early in the piece, I would say, in IPL. This game was being played between the Kolkata Knight Riders and Sunrisers Hyderabad. The third match played at the Eden Gardens in Kolkata. And let's have what happened. So first, let me take you down to the excitement here. Talking about the excitement, first, let me also tell you that Kolkata Knight Riders made 208 for 7. They struggled, but they got the real impetus, one could call, was provided. At the start, it was Phil Salt. At the end, it was Andre Russell with an innings of 64 not out, caned of 25 deliveries, which included 7 sixes and 3 boundaries. But Sunrisers Hyderabad were really Henrik Klaasen. As long as Henrik Klaasen was there at the crease, hope was there. But no one probably thought that the Sunrisers Hyderabad, after having a real struggle, they were 145 for 5, and Abdul Samad was gone in the 17th over. But as you know, with this man, see, such a dangerous player, Henrik Klaasen of South Africa. And when this bloke is there, the game is not yet over. And that was precisely the case. I mean, he started banging sixes, dime, like he was just, sending the ball scurrying into the over the fences. I mean, if you look at the innings of Henrik Klaasen, it was 63 of just 29 deliveries, and which included no boundaries, but was all 8 sixes. So he was, and as I've told you, Henrik Klaasen, to me, is going to become the most dangerous player in the world in the future, because he has he's really has a tremendous ability. And Henrik Klaasen showed us all today what he meant and that's a precise reason. And yes, there's some credit for Shahbaz Ahmed too, with a very cameo of 16 of 5 deliveries, 2 sixes and 1 4. But what I'm coming to really right now is 200 and to reach 204 for 7, even though they could not actually nail it in the end. The Sunrisers Hyderabad, with Pat Cummins needing to get 5 runs of the last delivery, it was not to be. Harshit Rana, a real word for this young man. Harshit Rana, what a last over he bowled. It was absolutely superb. The first ball that Harshit Rana bowled had disappeared for a 6. And considering that, Harshit Rana made a great comeback in the final over. 13 runs were required, and the first ball, Henrik Klaasen had smoked it for a 6. Remember that. And then, once the first ball goes for a 6, what happens is that the opposition's morale is totally down because there are only 7 runs to get. But what an over from this young man, Harshit Rana. The first ball probably was a bit faster. And then Harshit Rana very quickly realized it, and he started slowing it down, and he bowled it tremendously well. If you look at that last over of Harshit Rana, it is something which was absolutely splendid. I mean, the way he bowled the first ball going for a six. So let's go into the last over and let's recreate the tale for a bit to see what really was the excitement that the Kolkata Eden Gardens in Kolkata enjoyed. The first delivery blasted over fine leg for six. The second delivery, Klaasen took a single. It was a slower ball. He went for a single. And in the third delivery, Shahbaz Ahmed was on the way to the pavilion. Now, this is Harshit Rana, and it says only 6 runs to get of the last 4 balls, and Shahbaz was the man out when he tried to really go downtown, and he mistimed the shot for a simple catch for Shreyas Iyer, and Shahbaz was gone. So then 6 required of 3. Marco Hansen was there at the crease, and along with him, the Henrik Klaasen was still there. Let's remember, Klaasen was still there. The fourth delivery, Harshit Rana bowled. Hansen did a very good job of bringing Klaasen on to strike. Now the fifth ball, this was the key delivery of the match according to me, because if this key delivery did not claim a wicket, we would have had Sunrisers Hyderabad would have won the match, because Henrik Klaasen, if he was there, he would have definitely taken them home. So this was, and I mean, this just have a just listen to this particular delivery. Now, there was a lot of tension going on, but Henrik Klaasen, he was just staying cool at the crease. And he tried to basically, sort of a paddle the delivery from Harshit Rana behind him. And what a catch. I mean, this is what catches win matches, as we call it. This was one catch where Suyash Sharma had to look over his right shoulder and he had to actually go down and take that catch, and that's not easy. So definitely full credit to that Suyash Sharma catch, which won the match for Kolkata Knight Riders. And this catch was brought off by Suyash Sharma, and Harshit Rana had taken a very, very big fish, and that was Klaasen, and at a very, very crucial time. Well done, Harshit Rana. And then finally, it was left for 5 runs to get of the last ball. The new captain of the SRH Sunrisers Hyderabad walked in. The hearts were pumping, but let me tell you that again, this is the over from Harshit Rana, which was very, very well bowled. Another slower delivery. He used a concoction of slower deliveries, and there was extra bounce too. And probably I was thinking whether it was wide, but it was within the tram lines. So well done, Harshit Rana. And the game was all over as Cummins was not able to strike the ball, and the game was won. A last ball thriller happening here at the Eden Gardens in Kolkata, where Kolkata Knight Riders, led by Shreyas Iyer, won the match by 4 runs against Sunrisers Hyderabad. So that was very well done. So we had some real excitement early on in the piece in the Indian Premier League. So now just going to do a sneak peek of this particular card of both the teams here. So Kolkata Knight Riders batted first, and they definitely, if you look at that Salt, and Phil Salt, he came in the place of Jason Roy, and he really made his presence felt. What a knock from Phil Salt. He was the one who actually gave the sort of opening start, one could call. Phil Salt 50 for a 40, 3 fours and 3 sixes, and at one point of time he went after the ball called Marco Hansen. Marco Hansen was given special treatment by Phil Salt in the power play overs, hitting him for 3 sets. One went over the other, and he was going square on the offside. After that, we had a spate of wickets. Sunil Narine gone for 2, Venkatesh Iyer for 7, and Shreyas Iyer himself left for duck. And then it was left to Ramandeep Singh, who really showed what a bold batsman he is, as he clubbed 35-17, 1 4 and 4 sixes. Rinku Singh made 23 of 15, but that man Andre Russell made that huge difference because 200 for. Let's talk about the Phil Salvin left the score was 119 for 6 in the 14th over, and it won't be any surprise to anybody that Andre Russell is someone who likes smacking the ball, and that's what he precisely did. He was unbeaten on 64 of 25 deliveries, which included 7 sixes and 3 boundaries. And the Kolkata Knight Riders went on to a score of 208 for 7. Now, looking at the bowling there, it was very good to see T. Natarajan back in action. I thought he bowled very well. He cramped the batsman for space as well. Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, in the death overs, he really went for plenty. But his opening overs, he was really getting the ball to really talk. That was a wonderful exhibition. But T. Natarajan, returning analysis of 3 for 32, 2 for 13 for Mike Markande, and Sunrisers Hyderabad, as I said, with Klaasen really giving them a lot of hope with his spanking knock. But Harshit Rana was the man of the moment. What an over he bowled. I mean, he gave first ball 6, a single, probably 8 runs, and he won the game for his team, the Kolkata Knight Riders. Well done, Harshit Rana. And Sunrisers Hyderabad, if you look at the card there, Agarwal and Abhishek Sharma, the openers, chipping in with 32 apiece. Tripathi 20, but Klaasen was the class knock there. But other than that, it was all over. And if you look at it, even Mitchell Stark, if you look at the bowling, it really does not make any happy reading. His 4 overs was crashed for 53 runs by the Kolkata Knight Riders bats, by the Sunrisers Hyderabad batsman. And Harshit Rana definitely held his own. 4 overs, no maiden, 3 for 33. Varun Chakravarti disappeared for quite a few. 1 for 55, 2 for 25 for Andre Russell. And Andre Russell was definitely the man of the match for a spanking innings that he played to take the Kolkata Knight Riders to a very good victory. Last ball, if at all the difference was Andre Russell's knock. Right. Now I'm going to go on to the next match. We are talking about the second game. There was a brand new stadium at Punjab in Mullanpur. Mullanpur was seeing as the first match of the IPL. And here it was. We had a nice crowd assembled at Mullanpur. And what a game we had. This game was not as a thriller as what we had, but definitely the ball, it still went to the final over. A bit of a hiccup, but finally it was the Punjab Kings, the home team in the new ground of Mullanpur, getting to a victory over the Delhi Capitals by 4 wickets. Delhi Capitals, everybody were really waiting to see Delhi Capitals. For one man they wanted to see. It was Rishabh Pant, the captain who was leading the team coming into cricket after a really long layoff due to that injury. But he definitely, in a very short stay at the crease, he made 18 of 13 deliveries, which included 2 fours. We could see the Rishabh Pant glimpses there. He was gone for 18, but they got a good start, a quick start at that, with Mitchell Marsh, the Aussie pair of Mitchell Marsh and David Warner, caning the bowling of the Delhi Capitals of Sam Curran, Ausdeep Singh and Rabada, and David Warner making 29 of 21, 3 fours, 2 sixes. Mitchell Marsh making 20 of 12 with 2 fours and 2 sixes. Shai Hope, was sort of a stabilizer, 33 of 25, 2 fours, 2 sixes. And then they had Akshar Patel making 21 of 13. But let's talk about one thing. Now look at this particular innings. Delhi Capitals were really struggling when Sunil Kumar was gone. Sumit Kumar was gone. 8 for 147 in the 19th over, and one thought, who is the one? Whether Delhi Capitals are going to get a defendable score on this particular pitch. But what a knock from this man, Abhishek Patel. Really, this was an over. Harshit Patel, who normally is a very reliable bowler, has a lot of concoction of slower deliveries in his armory. And one was thinking that, probably Harshit Patel would be the one who would be trying to, would probably bowl a very tight over. But it was not to be. Abhishek Patel really opened up. What a knock from him. He absolutely slammed Harshit Patel. He picked up the slower deliveries wonderfully well, and put it to the pickets, over the pickets, and into the pickets, hitting 4 boundaries and 2 sixes in an unbeaten knock of 32 runs of 10 deliveries, just 10 deliveries, and 174 for 9 looked a very formidable total at that. And the bowling, if you look at the bowling, Arshdeep Singh 2 for 28 bowled well, 1 for 36 from Rabada, a bit off color. Harpreet Brown 1 for 14, 1 for 30 for Rahul Chahar. Harshal Patel, as I said, is normally, but his slower deliveries, even though he has different types of slower deliveries, he really found it with Abhishek Patel really going after him so hard that there was no time for Harshal Patel to recover. And Harshal Patel went for 26 of the final over, which was really, really a very tough one on Harshal Patel. Now, let's have a look at the Punjab Kings. Punjab Kings, the start was like Shikhar Dhawan and Johnny Barristow. Dhawan making 22, looking good. Barristow was out for just 9. He was run out. But I have to say one thing about the Delhi Capitals. That Delhi Capitals lost the services of Ishan Sharma when he actually did some damage to his ankle, and that really was something which really would have stood, because I think it was. I'm just trying to see that. That was in the different match, I reckon. Ishan Sharma. Yeah, I think it was Delhi Capitals, if I'm not wrong. There was one game which was played where, yes, Ishan Sharma was a part of the Delhi Capitals, as we all know, but he could not bowl, and that he bowled. He bowled 2 overs, 1 for 16, but later on he could not complete his quota. So that was not a good thing for Delhi Capitals, I reckon. And Punjab Kings, if you look at Prabhsmiran Singh, looked good in his knock of 26 of 17, which included 5 boundaries. Sam Curran was the leader of the piece there with a knock of 63 of 47, 6 fours and 1 6. And then finally, as I said, after Jitesh Sharma went for 9 and Shashank Singh got for a duck, a bit of a pressure, not much, but Liam Livingston was there. As long as Liam Livingston was there, everything was under control, and that's what precisely happened. Liam Livingston sent the second ball of the final over into the crowd, and he remained unbeaten on 38 of 21, 2 fours and 3 sixes. The game over, 177 for 6, and it was a victory for the Punjab Kings on their new ground, Mulanpur. The bowling, Khalil Ahmed, 243, was on the verge of hat-trick but did not get it. Mitchell Marsh was very costly, none for 52. Akshar Patel bowled well, none for 25. Kuldeep Yadav did a good job, 2 for 20. And thus, the game ended, and what a match we had. But the real thriller happened at Eden Gardens in Kolkata. Well, dear fans, that's it. So I don't have much time to talk about international cricket. We know Sri Lanka, Bangladesh test series has been going on. Sri Lanka is really looking good there. The ball is turning, bouncing. There's in for something for the Pacers as well. So definitely Sri Lanka, I think, favorites to win the test against Bangladesh. Other than that, I don't think I would be talking much on cricket. That's it from me, your host Ram, for today on the Cricket Show. Sunday, I'll be coming and talking to you about 2 games. Again, a double header coming up. Rajasthan Royals taking on the Lucknow Super Giants, and Mumbai Indians taking on the Gujarat Titans. So looking forward to talk about those two matches tomorrow. Till such time, I see you folks. It's good night from here. Thank you.